Now that you know what you're wearing this spring, let's complete the look with the hottest trends in nail design. Clothing may be the main event, but we didn't forget to check out the beauty trends hitting the runways this spring. It's that time of year again. It's Fashion Week in Manhattan. Nail polish isn't just red or clear these days. Nail art is its very own accessory. And CND, the brand responsible for shellac, the manicure that doesn't chip for weeks, was behind the scenes creating some of the season's hottest looks for the big designers. So what nail looks should you be sporting if you want to keep up with the designer trends?
Here at New York Fashion Week, we're seeing everything from richly saturated gem tones, a huge trend, but on the opposite, we're actually seeing sugared neutrals as well.
We had to leave the craziness of Fashion Week and head to Escape Day Spa, where Sandy's nail expert sat down and showed me some runway looks for your hands. How do you come up with the designs for Fashion Week?
Well, we go meet with the designer and find out what their inspiration is, and then we collaborate as a team how to come up with the styles.
And they're so easy you can recreate the looks at home. The first look. What designer is this look inspired by?
This look is inspired by Rachel Antonoff, and the look is called Starry Nights. So to create this look, you will start off with 2 coats of CND's Midnight Sapphire, Studio White, Eclectic Purple, and Sapphire Sparkle.
What household products can we use for this look?
You'll need a tweezer and some sponge and just slightly dampen it.
What's the first step?
The first step is to paint 2 coats of Midnight Sapphire, then just lightly stamp Studio White, and then I'm going to take my second clean sponge, stamp it into Eclectic Purple, dab the excess off, and then on a diagonal, apply it to the lower half of the nail. Then after that's dry, I'm going to take Sapphire Sparkle and apply a thin coat over the entire nail. And this will give you your Starry Nights.
And for the next look,
so this nail look was also done for Rachel Antonoff, and this is called the Flirty Flower. So what we use to create this look is CND's Flash Point, which is a corally red, and then we're going to do the accents of the flower with brilliant white and anchor blue. You'll need an art brush or a toothpick and some alcohol and a cotton pad. After I created 2 coats of Flash Point, I'm going to go in and detail the white petals of a flower. Pick up some brilliant white. All you need is 4 V's and fill them in. Now what I'm going to do is outline my petals using anchor blue, and this will start to add definition to the flower petals. Now remember, there's no rule when it comes to art, so you'll definitely want to do this in your own way. Now I just want to go in and detail the lines inside the flower petal. After you created your flower, let it dry, and again, seal it in. You'll want to top it off with top coat. I'm using CND's Air Dry.
What trends are we seeing for nails in terms of length, acrylics, natural nails?
You're seeing a lot more of a soft square this season. If you're gonna go square, then you'll have your nails on a much shorter side. If you still want to have a sleeker almond, then you'll want to grow your nails out.
And another look.
This look is called the Terra Cotta Hombre, and this was created for Cotta. We used CND's chocolate milk and also putty. So now I want to take my sponge and first dip it into chocolate milk. And you want to start in the cuticle area and just lightly press. Go in and add more chocolate milk, concentrating on the cuticle area so that it's darker. This will start to create the ombre fade from darkest to lightest. Next, with a new sponge, I'm now going to apply putty, starting from the middle and fading all the way to the end. While the nail is still damp, you want to apply super matte top coat. This way it'll blend and create a clay effect, making it slightly dull. And this is the final look of the Terra Cotta Hombre.
And our last look.
So this is a fun look. This is called the Time Machine, and we created this for Nicole Miller. It's 70s inspired. You want to create a swirl and start with electric orange, anchor blue, bicycle yellow, and Plumville. You'll also need 2 nail art brushes, one slightly smaller than the other. So after I applied my base layer of Plumville, I'm going to take the slightly bigger brush. I'm going to start with electric orange. You'll want to go back in and detail your swirl. Now with my smaller detail brush, I'm going to apply Anchor Blue. Again, starting from the center of the swirl and working your way out. To do this at home, you'll need two things: a lot of patience and to keep your hand flat on the table to prevent it from rocking. This time I'm going to start from the outer edge and go along the middle of Anchor Blue and Electric Orange. And this is the final look. Look how fun this is.
These are two of CND's favorite nail looks for the fall. It was so easy to do, and I hope it inspires you to try your own nail art at home.